Marie with Calafia Candle Company. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just going to be another vlog style video of just some random things that I need to work on, including getting ready for the fall launch, which is happening on the 15th. So I've got a lot to do for that, and just some other little random things. We'll catch up a bit and see where the day takes us. So I hope you enjoy. So before we get into the video, I figured we can just catch up a little bit because you may have noticed it has been a while since I have uploaded a video. And also, if you hear any noises in the background, Lola is chewing her bone. So that's what that is. But it has been about a month since I've uploaded a video, and that is for a couple different reasons. First, I actually was on vacation for 2 weeks, so that was that. And then in the beginning of August, I kind of was in a rut, I guess you can say. And I feel like that happens to everybody, and it's important to acknowledge that that is normal. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I was just kind of in this creative rut. I wasn't feeling motivated or inspired, and I am not the type of person to just film videos and upload videos just to fill space. I'd rather have it be quality content for you guys and something that I feel is worthy of your time. So yeah, I just didn't feel like filming anything. I didn't really go on social media too much. I wasn't making reels. I just really felt like I needed a break to refresh my mind and give myself some time to recharge my batteries. And then going on vacation for 2 weeks really gave me a lot of time as well. And then I really tried to take a break from the business. I tried to stay off of social media for that complete 2 weeks. I posted a couple stories here and there from our trip. We did a 2-week camping road trip up to Oregon and back, so that was really fun. The dogs had a blast. It was so beautiful, and it was honestly really nice to have some cooler weather as well. And we came back home to 90 degrees and humidity, and I'm just so ready for fall. So that was really nice to have a break there, spend some nice time with my husband and some of our friends in Oregon. So yeah, I'm back now. I'm feeling refreshed, re-energized, more motivated and inspired, all of the things. And again, I think it's really important to normalize that everybody gets into those ruts, and it's really necessary to give yourself a break and kind of take the pressure off. It can be really overwhelming at times as a content creator, if that's what you want to call me. It's so cringe to me. But it can be overwhelming at times to feel the pressure of always having to post something, to always having to reply to comments. There's just a lot of things that come with this, I don't know what you want to call it, not job, but I don't know, you know what I mean. So it's hard to take that pressure off, but it's important to do so and to give yourself a mental break once in a while. So anyway, that is that, and I'm ready to jump into all things fall, although it is really hard to get into that mindset because again, it is freaking hot and humid here, and I'm just so over it. I'm so ready to bundle up in sweaters and blankets and pumpkin spice everything. But I'm trying to get in the fall mindset for the fall collection. I'm launching it on the 15th, so I've got a lot to do for that and just some kind of other random things. We'll see what we get into in this video, but let's go ahead and get started. One thing I was working on this weekend was reorganizing this area. Don't mind under the workbench, that's my husband's stuff. But I was trying to create more space on my shelving rack here, and I might actually get another rack just so I have some more room. But I ended up putting a lot of my molds in Tupperware containers, which I should have done a long time ago, because then I can stack them on top of each other and it just creates a lot more space. So I have 2 open shelves now for vessels, which I need to start working on because I actually have the largest order I've ever received coming up. A local real estate company wants to order 125 concrete candles for holiday gifts for their clients. So they need that in November. So I need to start building up vessels for that. So that is really exciting. And yeah, I just tried to kind of create a cleaner and less cluttered work area. So I moved some stuff like pigments to this little rolling cart, and just spatulas, masks, gloves, all that stuff. And I do want to organize these pigments a little bit better. I think I might actually get some mason jars and put those in there with spoons instead of the bags, because the bags can get kind of messy and they're just kind of, it's hard to scoop stuff out of there because it's just falling on top of itself. So I think keeping those in a jar will work out better. So that is the little update here in the garage workspace. So right now I am just putting some warning labels and the little silicone feet on my fall vessels. And this green one is going to be spiced pear. And then I actually still need to seal these as well. And I'll probably start pouring the candles tomorrow. As far as the sealer goes, I do have the new quick dip from Earthsafe Finishes, which I did a video on if you've seen that. And I do absolutely love how efficient that one is. But I don't know, I go back and forth. I still really like just the untouched finish on the outside of the vessel. So I think I am just gonna use the preserver slash sealer for these. Oh wait, we're done with that one. Also, I have a lot left still of the preserver slash sealer. So regardless, I want to use up what I have. So I think I will use that today. And then the orange ones, I'm gonna have the pumpkin marshmallow. So I do put the names on the warning labels, the names and the net weight, because I don't have the names anymore on the vessel itself since I have my logo on there. So I add the names to the warning labels and the box that they come in as well. I probably will make more fall vessels tomorrow just to have some on standby. I know in a recent video I was talking about possibly combining the fall and the winter collection, but I decided to keep them separate. But this year I will, I think, leave the fall collection up still as the winter one is released, just because I feel like they can kind of go hand in hand, and you can still, of course, burn fall candles in winter. And I don't know, I thought having both collections available will just kind of give more options for people. And I'm really happy with my fall scents that I've chosen for this year. I think they are probably my favorite I've done yet. So I think it will be good to give customers some more options. So again, I will be using the preserver slash sealer from Earthsafe Finishes for these vessels. And as you can see, I still have quite a bit left of this 32-ounce container. So I would like to use up what I have of this before moving on to the quick dip if I do decide to go that route. And I just use the little sponge brush here to apply this. I know I've mentioned this before too, but I really don't mind the process of applying this sealer. I find it to be kind of, I don't know, soothing in a way. Like I just get in the routine of brushing it on, putting on a Netflix show, and it's just a little bit of relaxation during the day for me. So Yeah, I've never really minded applying this, but the quick dip definitely is more efficient, I will say that. So while I was away, I was kind of brainstorming some different ideas for the business, and typical me saying I'm gonna take a break from the business and then I still end up just kind of thinking about things. I just can't help it. It's my life. So I have been wanting to add another collection for a couple months now, and this idea was kind of brought up to me by a friend of mine actually. We were talking about my concrete candles, and she was like, I really love your candles and they're so pretty, but I just kind of love that aesthetic that you get when you burn a glass candle and you get that pretty glow in the jar, and I just love the look of that. And you don't really get that with the concrete because it's not see-through, it's not transparent. And I was like, oh, you know what? I can really appreciate that honest feedback, because I do know that a lot of people love the concrete candles, myself included, but I totally have never considered that. You know, people love getting that glow through the jar. So that kind of led me down a path of thinking about doing another collection, and I actually ordered some jars a few months ago, and I poured some tester candles in them, and then that's kind of where I left those. They're still in the box because I am a procrastinator, and I don't know, I got focused on other things per usual. So those are still waiting to be tested, but I kind of had an idea in mind for those particular jars that I ordered. But then I joined the Dulceria, I think I'm saying that right, Creations Facebook group, which I will leave linked down below if you guys want to check it out. They are a candle supplier in Florida, and you may have seen them floating around in the Facebook groups. They do custom lids for a lot of different jars, and then now they actually supply a lot of stuff from wax to wicks to vessels, fragrance oils. So I did place a couple orders through them. So the first order that I placed with them was for the olive oil wax. I'm sure you've seen that floating around on the Facebook groups. It is the new craze of the candle community, and I do have that here. I have yet to pour a tester with it, but I'm super excited to. And then they also have a soy and a coconut wax that they launched. So I did order the coconut one, which is on its way. It should be here, I think, on Thursday. And I'm really excited to try out both of those waxes, because they do claim with all three of the waxes that they launched that there is no cure time. And that was super intriguing to me, just because normally you wait 1 to 2 weeks before you're supposed to light your candle, just because the wax continues to harden as the candle cures. And if you burn it earlier than you should, the wick could potentially not perform correctly and so on. So I am really intrigued by that claim, and if you guys are interested, I might pour or film a video of me pouring testers with both of those waxes, and I don't know, maybe we'll light it the next day and see how it performs. But I've read nothing but amazing reviews on all of their waxes as far as the cold throw and the hot throw go. So I am really excited to try those out. I also ordered some fragrance oils from them, which are a little bit pricier than I typically like to spend on fragrance oils, but I, again, have read nothing but amazing things about them. So I'm super excited for those orders to come in. And anyway, where was I going with that? Oh, they also have these vessels called their Serafina vessels, which I think are kind of similar size-wise and looks-wise a little bit to the auras from MAKESY. I've never used the auras, but these Serafina jars are just so pretty. They have tons of colors. So I did order a case of those as well, because I'm kind of thinking of adding a luxury collection. I don't know. Again, this is just an idea in my head that I haven't even executed anything on, but I love the way their Serafina jars look like. So I was thinking of trying a wood wick in those and then possibly using one of the waxes that I ordered from them. And if I really like those waxes, I might even switch out my signature collection to that wax. We'll see how that goes, but yeah, just kind of testing new things over here. I'll try to make a video of me pouring those waxes if you guys are interested. I think the coconut wax will be here Thursday, so maybe next week I can try and work on that. Also, I just realized that you guys have been staring at my ugly scar that I have going on my hand. I am clumsy and was jogging a few weeks ago and totally tripped and fell and slid on the ground. So that is what that is from. It looks a lot better now than it did after it happened, but sorry, you have to look at that. So the Serafina vessels just came from the postman. I haven't opened the box yet, so let's take a look. I also ordered some smaller CDN wicks from them because I have read that double wicking these jars with smaller CDN wicks works quite well. So, oh, I love how they are packaged individually in these boxes. And they're sturdy boxes, they're not flimsy. That's really nice because you could actually use these for shipping too. Shipping your candle. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Oh, I ordered the aqua because this is just my favorite color ever. Oh, that's so pretty. I'll get a closer look for you guys. I am obsessed. I'm obsessed. I love the color, the shape of the jar. It feels like really nice quality. It's kind of got a little bit of weight to it. It is so pretty. Wow, I cannot wait to pour a candle in there and just see what it looks like. Well, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.